Hi and welcome back. My name is Emily. In this video I will be creating one really colorful and cute card. And I start off by using a stencil from Miss Ink called Pawsome. And I will mask off all of the other parts of this stencil except this larger paw. I am going to color in all of the paws in a pattern here, creating a really fun and colorful background. And for doing that I'm using my Lawn Fawn inks, and I have the small cube ones, and I have used them quite a lot and never re-inked them, so I am so happy with this purchase. If you're looking for some ink cubes, I really like the vibrancy of these inks. But enough about that, let's get back to this card and these cute prints. And I used similar pattern to all of the prints in this row, and you can see I'm slightly changing how tall up on this paper they are. And I did this freehandedly. If you wanted this to be looking exactly the same and all of the paw prints should be on exactly the same like height and space from each other, you could do some guidelines. But I found that this worked out really well, just moving my print around and lifting it up when I wanted to change it. So it was really easy to do this. And I'm just using a towel or a cloth here just to have something to rub the exit color that is on top of my stencil before moving it and using another color. So this ink, the ink tool I'm using here, the blending brushes are from Trinity Stamps, and if you follow me you know I love them, so I have been using them quite a lot over the past years, and I am not cleaning them off. So that is something, if you're lazy like me and don't like to clean your supplies, that is an excellent tip to have blending brushes like this, because they are working perfectly. And I'm using them with, I have like one for the blues and one for the greens and one for the pinks and so on. So I don't use like one separate brush for this specific blue color. I'm using one brush for all the blue colors. So I just found that that works for me, but you can always, if you like, have more brushes. And I probably should mention, if you are using another type of ink, for example if you're using distress oxides, I wouldn't necessarily use the same brushes as I do with these types of inks. So that is just a tip, but if you're cleaning your brushes off you could definitely do it, but I wouldn't recommend like blending different inks together. Okay, enough about that, and let's get back to the card. You can see I did some shadow here with a light touch in the same colors that I used for the paw print, and I just thought that made the print stand out a little bit more. And I also went in with another stencil from Miss Ink. This is called Star Night, and I'm using some glitz gel. I believe this is glitz gel from Thermoweb in collaboration with Gina K. So I am doing this, and I'm just using a palette knife, and then I will clean everything off and lift the stencil here so you can see how beautiful that is. It just creates a little subtle touch to this panel. And here is the cute Slim's Whims stamp set, also from Miss Ink, and I will color this in using alcohol markers. You can use any type of brand of coloring this in, but I use Copics just for this one. But if you have Spectrum Noir markers or any other alcohol ink, that would work equally good. So I going really slowly here and just trying to put down some colors, and I will speed this up in a second, but this is real time and you can see how slowly I'm going. I'm using a technique that is called tip to tip, so I'm taking my lightest marker and tipping it to my darker marker, since I don't have the shade between these markers, and that just makes the transition between this lighter and darker color a little bit more smooth. So I will do this around the whole dog here, and when I'm finished with that I will go in with a white gel pen to my background and create some more stars I just wanted to fill in some of the gaps between the stars and the pattern that we created. Just make it even more fun. I just love a white gel pen. You can use it for a lot of different things, and this is one of them. So I thought the glasses looked a little bit funny, so I decided to go with a tie instead here. Or a bow tie, I don't know exactly what it's called in English, but I believe you can see what it is. You could use this like a bowie in the dog's hair, or in the dog's pretended hair. But I use it as a bow tie. So I'm just adhering it, and I put some dimensions on the back side just to make it stand out a little bit more and create some more interest to this card, since it's just a flat background and a dog image on top. And I will also cut this down a little bit and put it up on with some dimension, just to create a little bit more of an effect as well. I'm adhering this straight down, and then I will go ahead and peel off all the backer pieces from my foam adhesive tape, and then put a dog down. And for my sentiment, I am going with "Hey girlfriend." So super cute. And I also use some sequins from Pretty Pink Pars just to accent the card a little bit more. And I also went in with a white gel pen on top of the dog. So all of the products that I used are listed down below, and there is also a coordinating blog post if you're interested in seeing close-up pictures from this project. Until next time, have a great day. Bye!